let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
This is a motion detector light. This is a motion detector light. It's about $15. This is another motion detector. It's about $35. This one's about $15, and this one's $15. Okay, it's Andy Graham of hoboontheroad.com. I'm in Trabzon, Turkey. It's up on the northern border, close to Georgia, and on the Black Sea. And everywhere I go in Europe, they seem to be having these motion detector lights in the hostels, and most of them are not that cool looking, right? But this, I seen one in my shower here in the Bentley Hotel, and it looked just like this one, and this is $15, and it is, but you know, it is really nice. Now I'm not sure that motion detector, I don't know how much electricity they save, if they do save any, because they're, you know, I think the idea they're putting them in here is, well, it's very good in a hostel because you don't know where the switches are, and it makes it so you find the switches automatically. The bad part is you can be sitting there in the shower, in the toilet, whatever, and the thing goes off. And you have to wave your hand again. Or in the shower it could be really bad because you can't figure out where it is and the shower curtain's blocking it. But there are some uses for these things. But I want to know, does anybody know, the way I think this works, there's a little small amount of electricity that's always going into the sensor, and I'd really like to have an evaluation of just really how beneficial. These things are getting really cheap. I mean, at $15, this is quite a nice feature for places like bathrooms and places where you're turning the light on and off all the time. And they're especially nice in hostels or hotels because, well, for a bed and breakfast, they're perfect. You know, what you guys don't realize, like bed and breakfasts and anything that wasn't built as a hotel, they a lot of times have these switches in uncommon places, okay? And it's not systematic on the planet where all the switches are, so this really helps the traveler. But this one to me is really tempting because it's $15, and I can see that from a safety point of view, especially for certain types of people that have to walk across the room to turn on the switch because it's in a bad place and they're getting older, like my mom or whatever, this just seems, you know, the kind of ideal situation. On the other side is, I'm not sure it really saves the electricity because it's like these on-demand TVs. They have this, they're basically almost always on. They're just, you know, they're using electricity. How much? That's a million-dollar question. But they'll be really in state of on-demand to come on instantly because they're really using a lot of electricity all the time. And I think this is the same way, but you know, I'm sure one of my readers knows way more than me. Andy Graham, hobotraveler.com, in the country of Turkey. I'm going to add that, you know, the travel is the fountain of youth. It keeps you forever young and changing. And changing is what happens when you pick up one of these lights. One of the great benefits of travel is that every time I go to a different place, I have all these new ideas. And when you really get far away, like in China or where I'm at right now, there's some really good ideas that just haven't made it to the United States, I think, for your house. And I'm always, you know, thinking about these. My hair is still wet, but I just wanted to make this video because it seems to become pretty standard. I know I don't like the fluorescent lights at all. I really hate the color of fluorescent lights.